Alright people, this is N1 Backstabber here bringing you FIFA World Cup 2010. This right here is a match with Canada. This is in Canada, and as you probably can tell, I'm actually playing Franco up front. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that Franco hasn't really been playing too well. I've realised a purpose on the team for Franco, and that purpose is to well, he doesn't really have a purpose on the team. He does absolutely nothing apart from score happens, but he's a lucky charm. He's a really lucky charm. Whenever I play him, we always win. So remember that, people. Whenever you go as Mexico, always play Franco, because you will always win. As you might have noticed, last match was against Jamaica. I actually qualified for the second round by drawing that match. I didn't really need to get a win in that match, but they scored last minute. So ended up being a draw, and I was really disappointed and frustrated. So I'm going into this game thinking I have to win this game, because then it'll be a definitely guaranteed place at the top. Even though 2 draws would guarantee a top spot as well. Anyway, this is a must-win match. In my mind, anyway, just to secure first place in the group.
They do have a lead in that one.
They end up scoring a very, very tricky goal. Blanco gets 2 goals. Blanco, the 37-year-old man, is on about 7 goals right now. We might score 7-6. But anyway, I have a question for you guys. It's personal experience on. This is quite a random question, but have you ever seen the results of a game in the corner? But I wish I was watching that game. Just even for a real actual game, like Champions League or something. If you were watching, say, Arsenal against
not going anywhere with the ball at the moment.
with this Lukovic or something. And then a score comes through and it's like Barcelona against I don't know, Inter Milan, and the score is like 4-4 or something. I'm making this up on the spot, by the way. But that's my question for you. Have you ever seen, or how often do you ever see a score come through and just say, oh, I wish I was watching that match? Because I get that a lot, because last season I support a team called Hearts Football Club in Scotland. Last season there was this game between Hearts and this third place team called Dundee United. And this was a pretty boring game. It was 0-0 in the end, and nothing came out of this match. Hearts weren't really playing for anything. Dundee United were not really playing for anything. But then, there was a score in this other game that was going on, and this was a different part of Scotland. This was a match between Motherwell and Hibernian, or Hibs. Hibs are Hearts' fierce rivals. The Edinburgh Derby.
Looking for a teammate and finding
I think I'm not sure about this, but I got told that it's the oldest footballing rivalry. But that could be a lie for all I know. And that match ended up a score of 6-6. This is a football match, and 12 goals is pretty incredible. And Hibs actually went up 6-2, and then got really confident and thought, oh, we've got this game. But Motherwell, being the most random team in the world, and I get behind you, being probably the most random team in the league, with they can completely change from one week to another. Motherwell end up scoring 4 goals and drawing the game. And Motherwell should have actually won that game, because they, despite scoring 6 goals, they missed a penalty in the last minute, which is pretty unbelievable. And I actually saw the highlights for that game. That's probably one of the best games I've ever seen in my life. It was really, really good. I mean, there isn't a lot of big names on both teams. In fact, there isn't a big names on both the teams. Unless you're living in Scotland, you probably know. Nah, there's not. And as you can probably see here, this is quite dominated by me. Blanco scores an excellent. That was a really good goal.
Of the game. You'd think they know what to expect from him by now.
Not really good goal, but
he'll take that. It doesn't
good goal
matter how they
nonetheless.
go in.
That's the thing about Blanco. He can run and won't be tackled. He's that good. He can really hold off people. He's a real nuisance for
we can keep you abreast of developments
defenders to deal with. He can just shoving them there.
Got another goal. They're well in control there now.
And on the replay,
looking to go wide, get behind their opponents.
He really keeps the ball. He's a good player to have on the team.
Just broke up the attack. Now it's Mexico and Andres Guardado.
I was telling you that story just simply because the Jamaica-Honduras game looks like a pretty good game if you're a Jamaican fan. I think it's 5-1, 6-1, I'm not sure.
Now possibilities still with the first effort.
Well, it may not be that good for all I know. It's good to have him. 6 shots and all.
We've got some updates from qualifiers being played elsewhere.
Still,
they're still ahead in that one.
I'm one of these guys that can admire good play, like Spain's midfield, and they really can pass and keep the ball. Their passing accuracy is incredible. It's like something ridiculous, like 90% of their passes actually meet the target, meet another player on the team. I can't think of the word. And like, you look at it seems like England or something, their passing accuracy is about 60, 50, something like that. So that's pretty incredible. Correct me if I'm wrong on this. That's what I heard on football program called Match of the Day. I could have changed by now. I'm probably doing this. Still, it's incredible.
Well, they've all had 15 minutes in the company of their managers.
And I actually
now it's with Torrado of Mexico.
cut the video off right before they score their goal. It's the amount of fluky goals I can see that's unbelievable. Some of them they're either completely my mistake and stupid goals, or they're the most flukiest goals I've ever seen in my life. Actually, this was half fluky, half a good goal, because he just randomly took a shot and went in, but I can understand why he took a shot, because Hutchinson, Hutchinson, he scored. I'll talk to you more later.